What if I told you that everything you want already exists, and it's waiting for you to claim it? That the gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't time or effort or luck. It's belief. One of the most powerful truths ever spoken is this: whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. But how many of us truly live like that? How many actually believe deeply that this is how life works? We say we believe, but then we worry, we stress, we look at our problems and feel powerless. That's not belief, that's fear dressed up as logic. The truth is, your real beliefs are shaping your reality, whether you know it or not. Not the things you say you believe, but what you actually live by. That's why it's so important to know the truth and to respond to it with all your heart. The teaching is simple. Imagining creates reality. It's not a catchy phrase or a nice idea. It's the way this universe works. What you consistently imagine, believe, and feel becomes your experience. This is not about wishing. This is not about hoping. This is about becoming the person who lives in the end result, who knows it's already done. If you say you believe imagining creates reality, but spend your days worrying about money or your future or your relationship, then you're not really believing, because worry is a form of imagination. It's just imagining the outcome you don't want. So what would happen if you flipped that script? Instead of worrying, you imagine the best. You imagine success, love, healing, peace, and actually felt what it would be like if that were true. That's real faith. That's what it means to believe before seeing. Now imagine if you believed just as strongly that your thoughts create your world. How differently would you live? You wouldn't beg for change. You'd assume the change had already happened. You wouldn't talk about the problem. You'd be too focused on the solution. You'd be calm, even joyful, because in your mind, it's already done. This is not blind faith. This is creative power in action. And it's not limited to a few. It belongs to every single one of us. This teaching goes even deeper. Beyond changing your life circumstances, it changes your understanding of who you are. Because if your imagination creates reality, then your true self must be divine. And here's the mystery. The one creating is also the one being created. God is not distant. God is within. And his purpose is to give birth to himself in you. When you awaken to this truth, you don't just see yourself as someone trying to survive. You recognize that you are the living expression of the Creator, the Father and the Son, all in one. But until that experience becomes real to you, what do? You believe. You hold to this truth the same way you believe that jumping from a rooftop would hurt. Even without the experience, you know it. That's how you prepare the soil. That's how you shape the unseen. So stop giving your energy to what's missing. Stop defining yourself by your past. Stop waiting for the world to give you permission. You don't need to prove anything. You need to believe something. Every war, every crisis, every struggle in the world comes from people living by lies. They believe in fear, in lack, in separation, and then they act it out. But when you believe the truth, the real truth, that I am is the key, the power, the source of everything, you change your entire world. You forgive the past. You release the fear, and you begin to live from the end. Believing isn't passive, it's not hoping, it's becoming. And becoming starts in the imagination. So ask yourself, what do I want? What does the best version of me look like, feel like, live like? Now dare to assume it's already done. Speak it. I am that. Feel it. I already have it. Live it. I don't need to chase it. It's mine. And when your old habits creep in, the doubt, the worry, the waiting, pause, and remember what you're imagining now is creating your tomorrow. You were not born to wish. You were born to create. So choose the truth. Choose the belief that empowers, and hold it, no matter what the outside looks like, because it's already working. Your faith is planting seeds. Your imagination is building the bridge. And one day, soon, you'll look back and smile, because what you believed with all your heart became your life. If this message spoke to you, and you're ready to step into your power, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another awakening message. Together, we're not just learning truth, we're living it.